Did you say they call me the Dawn?
I think so. I think that's meant to be a joke.
He's like, hey, smile. And then she goes, how about a handshake? And he goes, oh, okay. And then she electrocutes him and forces him to give up his vehicle, his clothing, under the threat of losing an arm. Like, imagine in a school with these, like, 6-year-olds or whatever, and a boy is like, you have a cute smile, and then the girl punches him. You piece of shit.
And then everyone claps. No.
She takes his jacket off him.
Carol Danvers, as a character, she wouldn't straight up hurt that person because
she did! She literally did! You wouldn't do that! She wouldn't do it. They really wouldn't do that. Come on, guys. Oh, so, for clarification for chat, this was released before the new clip came out. He did not know that they were going to fuck his video up by releasing that video.
It's aged like milk.
The other day, my neighbor was playing music a little bit too loud, and I could hear it through the wall. So, after they left for work the next day, I broke into their house and I stole their shit. And I'm completely justified. He was being a huge jerk.
Yeah, he was being a huge chick.
And then when the dude goes inside the shop to presumably harass some more women,
telling a woman to smile is harassing
Now,
her.
that is literally, like, by definition, it's literally not harassment.
And there was a gal behind the counter, a young gal behind the counter. And when I went up to do my checkout, she says, "Oh, I'm so jealous of guys who have better looking hair than I do." And so I punched her and I stole her bike.
Can you imagine the bikey dude telling his friends later on what happened? And he's like, "You sure that's all you said?" And she took your motorbike and threatened to rip your hand off. He's like, fucking just said hello to her. Like, I just said smile. Well, you didn't know his wife died of cancer 6 months earlier, and his friends have been saying you've got to start talking to women again.
Yeah, I was going to say, we need a short movie. Someone should make that parody. Yeah. And he's
like every time when I get out on my chopper in the desert, it just clears my head. I get to think clearly. It makes the depression go away. I can finally feel like I can start to rebuild my life. As long as I have my bike and I can cruise out here, I feel like
a friend of his is like, you gotta show confidence. You gotta show confidence.
She's been gone a long time.
And women like it when you have a nickname too. Just make up a nickname. Women love it when you've got a nickname. And he's like, what about something dumb like the Dawn? And it's like, oh, you go with it. See what happens. Try it out. And then, like, he goes home that day and he commits fucking suicide. He's like, this is the...
I was about to say, like, he goes home and cuts in the bathtub.
He's like, every time I try to do something, it all just goes terribly wrong.
Every time I try to fix my life, it just goes wrong. So you don't.
That motorcycle was a gift from my wife.
I better say the last gift he ever got was that motorcycle.
He needed it for his job or whatever, like his really low-paid, low-hour job.
A John Wick. Imagine
I was just about to say, John Wick's dog, yeah.
You know, so like, he's just like, like Captain Marvel's talking to Yon Rog, he's like, and you stole his car, and you stole his motorcycle, and you killed his fucking dog or some shit.
That jukebox was a gift
Captain Marvel
from
2 needs to be about him getting his revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the point we're making, though, like, honestly, is that you have no idea what the context of that guy is, and yet you just beat the shit out of him. It's like, cool, thanks.
Look how friendly this guy looks. I mean, he's sinking. Got past the death of his wife.
Think about
he still wears the shades because he's a little afraid of being open and you know. Man, he saw her from a distance and he thought to himself for 20 fucking minutes, am I gonna go talk to her? Am I actually gonna do this? Come on, yeah, you're the Dawn. You could do this. You could do this. You got your bike, you got your shades, you got your jacket, you could fucking do this.
Thanks
the jacket that turned up in a package after the death of his wife. It was a special gift that she'd organised.
And then it starts playing.
Just keeps getting darker and darker.
The Dawn is the real hero.
It turns out he has like a prosthetic leg as well. Like when she electrocuted him, it damaged it, and he can't walk.
Yeah, he's a war veteran.
Yeah, and he starts having flashbacks.
He had a pacemaker that she fucked up
to save people. Yeah.
He just came from like a charity shop that he was trying to organize.
Yeah, I just got back from the soup kitchen where I give food to orphans and spend time to help them develop healthy relationships so they can grow into strong young men.
And like he was actually bringing the motorcycle there because it was like someone else's, or he was going to donate it to someone who needed travel. And he was like, "Oh, someone's taking it. Oh no!"
It's like this motorcycle's it's what Becca would have wanted, you know, for me to give this motorcycle to somebody who could really put it to use so it could positively impact someone else's life.
I need to
Poor
see
Don.
this. I need to see this
Poor the
made.
Don.
Like...
I want to see this movie about a guy who gets over by a superhero. Just like,
I mean, the Don he's the first Vulture.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Straight up becomes Punisher after this.
Yeah. Every time I did something nice, I get shat on for.
Yeah, Bumlock just providing the chat. It's like, you know why they call it a cockpit, don't you?
Oh no!
I almost forgot about that shit line.
Hashtag not all Dons. There's some great Dons out there.
I wanted the Don to come up to me in real life and compliment me. Fuck that shit. I want that to happen. That's something I want that to happen to me.
Press F for Don.
Justice for the Don.
Don did nothing wrong, man.
The Don movie coming at
Don't
2021.
do nothing.
Hashtag not all cockpits.
He always tells the people he helps at the homeless shelter to smile.
Tells them they're beautiful after they do it. It's like...
Yeah, through your meth-ridden mouth teeth, yeah.
I can't
definitely.
believe that. I cannot believe that this fucking saint is being treated like
I stand with Don. I stand with Don. I gotta write it out. It's important, guys. Solidarity. I'm gonna
say,
fucking
if you
tweet that out right
Dons.
now.
If you identify with the character Don, then
Don
you
lives
are
matter.
sex ed.
Press F for Dawn.
All Dons matter. Pray for Don.
Don lives matter.
Don.
My thoughts and prayers are with Dawn.
The last thing his wife said to him was, "Try to smile more." Hands up,
Then
Don
let's-
shoot. Don, stop believing.
Scootle Royale said, "Mole, ever heard of the Bikers Against Child Abuse?" That's what Don does.
Oh my god. Who knew that this shitty fucking video would show us that Don was the real hero?
The real hero.
He's the hero at home who helps the homeless and the orphans.
We all
donates
stand
to
with
charity.
Don was, especially after they released the extended damage to Don. You know, that's when we knew.
Oh.
What we knew.
Could you imagine, like, if Don was imagine if it was Doctor Strange there. You know, he's like, "Oh, smile." She crushes his hand. It's like, "Hey, can you having surgery?" "No, some bitch crushed my hand. So I guess you're just gonna die. Sorry."
If you emotionally control women or tell random
Always darkest before the dawn.
No.
Don but not forgotten. Don but not forgotten is so good. You know nothing, Don. No.
Oh dear.
Baby, Don hurt me. Don hurt me. No more.
Don donated his kidney to save a young girl's life, and that girl dad murdered.
He's literally like the greatest human being that ever existed.
The most pure angelic person that could ever exist. He's American Gandhi.
Don but not forgotten. Don but not forgotten. Dawn of justice. Don Hawk down.
The good, the bad, the
From
dawn.
dusk till dawn.
Avengers Dawn Assemble.
It's just Dawn, because he's a hero of the. He can do what all the others Avengers can in one.
In Don we trust.
Don
And
could
look at him,
even.
he looks so happy.
Don could have beaten her, like he could have defended himself, but he was just like, I'll let her do
Don
this.
with the wind.
She must need this more than me.
No one's ever really done.
Because we could never measure up to the purity of Don.
No one's ever really done.
So I called him Don Wick.
I'm gonna die.
After his wife tragically died of cancer, he's a single father. He has to raise his daughter.
And he actually he adopted a few kids as well. He's like, I'm a father to a lot of people, but not all biological. That's just how it works. That doesn't really change how much I love them. That's what
I want to be a father figure for all children.
Don overcame orphan love. He was like, no, orphans, I love them just as much.
If you go onto the internet and search the most searched for Avengers on Pornhub, number 1 is Captain Marvel. Not by a little bit, but by...
What does that tell us?
I bet he watched more than 3 videos researching that bit.
Yeah, awkward that he actually put this in here, but my immediate assumption is, because the movie came out.
Also, I'd like to point out that Hulk is more than Captain America, Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, Black Panther.
And Hulk is higher than Scarlet Witch, wow. And Gamora, Jesus.
He's got that, think about how big that massive green dick must be.
Bob was right. I should start to talk to other women. So glad how Timmy's. He has one hell of a. He's gonna be someone. She's cute. Maybe I should try. The pink is on.
I wish Sally was here to see this view.
Oh, that's so sad. This meme has more emotional weight to it than all of Captain.
Exactly. Literally 1 minute of his story.
This could have been his actual story. Like, there has to be
I could
something.
have watched this. This should be like a really good movie.
We don't deserve the Don. He's too good for this world.
It's fucking Jimmy pinching up. That's one.
I'm gonna grow up and be a big star, Dad. I'll make you proud. Oh, your mom would be proud too. She's looking down at us from heaven and smiling.
You know, like after he gets his hand crushed, like, so Dad, when are we gonna be eating dinner again? Oh, sorry, I lost my job at the sawmill because my head doesn't work. But I'll figure something out, Timmy. Don't you worry.
The doctors say it'll still be a few more years until my hand heals. We can't throw a ball together anymore. It's like, not for a long time, little Timmy.
I could roll you it, and he tries, and it hurts his arm. He's like, sorry, Timmy.
What about our doggy?
Dad.
We can't afford him anymore, son. We can't afford him.
This is from Robot Head, I guess. Unless he got it from somewhere else.
He seems like such a nice guy.
From the Children's Hospital. Thank you for your tireless work. You're back with Becky forever. Please donate to the Becky Foundation. People gonna think this is real. The top comment on my video, it had like 17k upvotes. So if you can find it, it says, "I said hello to Brie Larson the other day. My court date is next week."
Yeah.
I can tell any editor worth his salt would be like, we can't have this scene in the movie. This is really bad.
And it came out months ago.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's about to come out. Spider-Man.
So?
Yeah, what's the problem?
What?
Yeah, okay.
Do you guys remember how Solo came out and no one gave a shit and kept talking about TLJ?
Yeah.
Like,
it was like, oh yeah.
Yeah?
I forgot Solo exists.
And then someone made a video saying, why are we still talking about TLJ? Solo's coming out. Solo. Like,
no one's talking about the movie. They're talking about this specific clip that just came out.
yeah, and then when people from that clip say something like, this isn't in the movie. In the movie, she's a much better person. Then people be like, is she though? And then they talk about the movie, and it's like, oh no, they talked about the movie as a result of the deleted scene. Oh no.
Oh no, they released content for something and people are talking about it.
How dare you meander back?
Don't you guys know that Spider-Man's coming out?
Yeah.
It's not even out.
It's not out yet.
Every time I have a discussion, you just go, wait, yeah, this is all cool. But did you know someone else is coming out in a few weeks' time?
Didn't you know Godzilla King of the Monsters came out?
Godzilla!
King of the fucking Kill Me.
King of the Kill Me.
There were these new deleted scenes that started coming out, and I really enjoyed them. I thought they were good. I wish they were in...
What? No, I need to... What? You didn't just say the deleted scene was good,
Just
did
to
you?
clarify as well, were there other deleted scenes?
I didn't see any other ones.
Attention.
There might have been, but I didn't see them.
come out. Spider-Man. We're still talking about Captain Marvel. There were these new deleted scenes that started coming out, and I really enjoyed them. I thought they were good. I wish they were in the movie because they gave Carol Danvers, I feel, a bit more character. That's my opinion.
What the fuck?
Sorry. Somebody in chat did say there was apparently 2 more. I guess that they were meh and that nobody made a fuss about them, I guess.
How do they give him more character?
Well, they make her evil.
Sometimes people just disagree, you know? Terrible. Sometimes they just don't like a movie, and, you know, sometimes they just don't like women. Let's actually...
Oh, there we go.
Sometimes they just disagree.
Sometimes...
Yes, ding, 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 boys, 41 seconds. There we go.
I was going to say, that was pretty quick. Nailed it.
Oh, I'm at 39 seconds.
So Captain Marvel is minding her own business here, just reading...
And this fucking monster.
This disgusting tyrant.
Literal sexual assaulter.
Oppressor.
Look at the way he rides his bike. He's a fucking rapist.
Marvel's minding her own business here, just reading, I guess, a map, and then we get just get a douche.
Nice scoop.
No, it's Don.
Oh no, he's a douche.
He's a douche.
No.
There you go.
No, he's Don. He's not douche.
He's the Don. Like, you can't just say that about the Don. Look at chat's lighting up already. It's the Don. Here he is, guys.
How about a smile from me, huh?
Okay. He's
sexual harassment.
Woo!
Sexual harassment, you fucking asshole.
Jesus Christ. What is with these people? Why?
Like, what do you talk about? But that was it.
Why is this the take? Why? Why is so many people coming away from this with this? What world are we in?
This is like the litmus test for fucking stupid people.
Do they know what sexual harassment entails?
Yeah, no, we went 20 seconds before. We went from, you know, he just hate women to the next bit. Whoa, sexual assault.
I can't.
Just like, God. What rating was this film? Like 15, 12?
It's like, at the beginning it says warning, harsh language and rape. Like,
yeah. There's scenes of graphic violence and also a man sexually assaulting Carol Danvers.
I mean, that's why they cut this scene from the movie. Otherwise, it would have been rated R.
Yep.
Oh yeah, audiences couldn't bear it. They were walking out of the cinema in disgust.
In the test screenings, they were like, "I'm glad she got, you know, she managed to beat him back, but that was fucking hard to watch."
It was a struggle.
Sexual harassment.
People call me
wow.
God.
You're gonna give me your jacket, your helmet, and your motorcycle?
I'm curious how he's gonna fucking talk about this, honestly.
And in return, I'm gonna let you keep your hand.
So that's the scene. That's what people are fighting each other about. As a guy, if I had superpowers and a dude came up to me and would be like, "Hey, you want to ride?" If I can shoot laser beams out of my hands, that guy would be toast.
That's because you're a psychopath.
That's because you're a fucking psycho.
Total homophobe. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A homophobic psychopath.
Wicked me, boy.
I can't believe he's like okay with this. Like, if a guy walked up to me and was like, even if they were overt about it, like they were like, "Hey, do you want to fuck?" I'd be like, "I'm alright." Instead of fucking killing him.
Just to be glad he doesn't have a gun then, because he doesn't need superpowers to obliterate someone. If he doesn't like somebody saying that, he can just shoot him dead on the street if he lives in, California or wherever. I don't know, California, but...
I wish the Don would ask me for a ride.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine the stories he could tell?
I wish that I had that privilege to be asked by the Don for a ride. You
know, in fairness, calling him a psycho is like... That underrepresents his perspective. Like, if you look at what a psychopath is, like, they would go further than this. Like, so we have to give him a different... He's just a maniac? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go to Twitter. And,
you'd kill him.
Shit. So Joey Salads is, like, pretty much the... This is great. Marvel has created the worst...
Yes.
Yes, this is correct.
Name a more unlikable hero in the MCU. Even fucking the whole of Marvel.
Name a more unlikable villain.
Joffrey was.
And I don't know if I can have one.
Yeah, and it's funny because like he wants to try and be like it's Joey Salads, therefore the argument is dumb. And it's like, I mean, Joey Salads retarded, but I mean this is still a fair point.
When she nearly rips off a person's hand and steals his stuff because he's a jerk off. She didn't rip his hand off.
She threatened him!
He didn't say that!
She literally said, if you want to keep your hand, you better give me all your shit.
Joey Salad said she nearly rips off a person's hand, meaning she was going to if he didn't fucking give up his shit, and then his response is, she didn't rip off his hand.
She only threatened to
threatening
to
to maim somebody is fine. Like, come on.
God. And steals his stuff because he's a jerk off. She didn't rip his hand off, dude. She just like twisted it. This is
twisted it.
That makes it okay.
She can rip through spaceships. A little twist from her would literally blow me up. Fucking come on, dude.
It's like, how do you control that? At what point? It's like there's the old joke, how does Superman fly faster? You know, like how do you measure your ability to? Oh, I can punch through the intergalactic warships. Also, I can shake people's hands. How do you measure that? One tiny slip of your power level, and you explode a city block. So you better be on your best.
Superman didn't crush his head. He just punched him to the point where he was unconscious. You're like, oh,
fuck me.
How do you unironically make this video? This is
so stupid.
This is an adequate response, I feel, by my friend Jonathan Burdett. It's from Films and Stuff. Go check it out. It's great. Let's not forget Thor being a...
Oh, here we go. This is where...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we'll take this one by one. Let's not forget Thor being a would-be warmonger. That's true. And in the beginning of Thor, he wants to wipe out Jotunheim because they've sent ice giants to try and steal from Asgard. Over the course of the movie, he realizes that you shouldn't genocide people. This is bad.
Yeah,
and he needs to be a better ruler.
That's bad. Yeah, the films establish as part of his arc.
Doctor Strange refusing patients to keep his perfect record. I don't even know that's... He takes like extremely...
He wants patients that challenge him.
Yeah, it's not about
keep his perfect record.
I don't... Because I thought that he takes like crazy difficult stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's too easy. I'm not doing it.
And also the whole Hippocratic Oath. Like his character. I mean, I can't remember that. I don't even like that film.
So yeah, look at chat. Thor faced the consequences. Yes, he did. He lost all of his shit because of his decision to be an asshole.
He got exiled to a distant planet.
Rocket Raccoon being.
Wait. I was gonna say if chat has any more information on that, because I can't remember if Doctor Strange refuses patients based on keeping a perfect record. I don't know if that happens.
I don't think so. I think it's just stuff that challenges him, and if anything, that's good in a way because lesser things other less talented doctors could handle. And he takes the cases that are like really, really difficult that potentially only he can fix.
Rubbers3 said no, there was. He didn't want an uncurable patient to screw his record. He said it directly.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but the whole point with Doctor Strange is like he starts off and he's the egotistical asshole, and then he becomes
he's
a better person.
The film totally portrays him as a complete asshole in the beginning.
This entire tweet is whataboutism.
Absolutely. What if all these people are bad too? That might be true.
Sure. You haven't lifted up Captain Marvel. You've just dragged down everyone else.
Yeah,
to her
and
terrible
completely
level.
unsuccessfully. Because the next example is Rocket Raccoon being a self-sabotaging asshole. I'd be like, that is true. Rocket Raccoon is he's portrayed as probably the most morally dubious out of the entire Guardians team.
So if we want to talk straight, so we got Wonder Woman, who everyone is treating as like, a female empowerment icon, blah blah blah. She's great. This empowers women and all that. Nobody is fucking pitching the torch for Rocket Raccoon. Nobody's saying, "Oh man, I want to be like." Yeah, he's the moral god on everything. He's a raccoon. Come on.
It's not bad because other heroes refuse to beat people up.
Just look at the Punisher. He's done so much worse than Carol, so it's okay.
Semantic Dragon in chat. But wait, Mola, why are we talking about Captain Marvel? Isn't Spider-Man coming out soon?
This is it, yeah. Yeah.
A convict with a heart of gold. That's pretty much the way to describe Scott Lang.
Yeah, so that'd be a better description. He's not a dick.
And again, if they were like, see, they portray his convictness as a good thing. It's like they do not, and you know it. That's not a thing. Shut up.
Or Peter Quill compromising a mission to brutally kill dudes to get his Walkman.
No, he's not.
He's right.
You know what scene we didn't see? We didn't see someone go, "Hey Peter, you're cute," and then he beat her. Yeah. That's not a scene we saw.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Gamora starts hitting on him and he fucking assaults her.
Captain Marvel is a villain. She straight hurts and robs a dude because he was a jerk to her. That's a villain.
I would have framed that as she straight up beats up and robs a dude because she wants transport. Like, the villains do that because they don't give a shit about how the owner would feel. They'd just be like, I need this, it's mine now.
Yeah, basically, yeah. What part of that is wrong?
Some people compared it to Captain America, and I think it's Winter Soldier, and like people's response is he literally took a car and immediately says, I think someone says, "You just stole a car," and he's like, "We're borrowing it." It's like the idea is that even they know that they need to clarify it for people watching. So like, Captain America's okay with stealing stuff. It's like, well, no, if it's for the greater good. But with Captain Marvel, she's just casually like, yeah, I guess I could use that motorbike.
Like, I know you literally just offered me a ride. But instead, I'll do this.
And they could have avoided it. They could have fixed the scene so easily. You just have the guy come in from behind her and like slap her ass or something. You know, actually sexually assault her in some way, and then you're like, oh, okay, maybe it's justified.
You know, this would have never happened if Captain Marvel was never sexually harassed.
Oh wow, this is fucking insane. Yeah, this is actually fucking insane.
God, this is so hard to watch.
The hinge of the argument is, can you smile? Sexual harassment.
It's like, that's the thing. We've now established that if you ask a woman to smile, that is sexual harassment. Therefore, that justifies A, B, C, D, E that you can do against them.
I want to see this in the courtroom.
Asking someone to smile.
Like, Your Honor, yes, he was abused. Yes, he's got a broken hand. He's been electrocuted. He's lost his property.
I'm saving this video. I might make a fucking response to it.
Oh, you've already got a comment on there. I just saw it. We made it 40 seconds. You got to the wooden... God, Jesus Christ. I'm surprised no one's talking about the fact that he's just justified it as sexual harassment. Insane, absolutely insane. I don't know how how this video can get you worse, but let's see, I guess.
I agree, Sarah, Kamala's reactor. Woman defends herself from a man harassing her. Men on Twitter, put her in jail. That shouldn't be allowed. She's evil.
Of course you would agree with this absolutely brain dead take.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, if I was making this is what I mean about Goodell. It's just funny. It's like, this is what I would do if making a parody video.
Right.
Yes,
what else can I say?
You can't assault people and steal their property because they asked you to smile. How do you defend yourself from a man harassing you? If someone harasses you, like, if you consider that harassment, if someone comes up to you and they say something insulting to you, then basically all you can do is say something insulting back, because anything more than that is a huge, gross overreaction.
It's disturbing that you consider this defense from sexual harassment. We need to really define these words again, because I don't know where you learned what they mean.
I was like, I don't know if you had a father figure in your life or something. I don't know what issue you might have personally, because it's clear that you have some kind of issue here where you will justify this kind of scenario. I mean, let's flip the genders. Let's say a woman goes up to a man and says, "Hey, you should, how about you smile for me?" And he just beats the shit out of her. Like, well, it's the exact same thing.
Imagine him grabbing her hand and crushing it and her, like, wincing in pain.
Same thing.
People would, like, that scene would genuinely be like, this is disgusting.
Well, yeah, because they always go on and on about power dynamic. In this scenario, Captain Marvel is basically God power, and this is just a mere mortal guy who cannot affect her in any way. So it's almost like, it's crazy, but it's almost like these SJW types have no fucking values or principles.
Oh, guys, there's a law explanation. Somatic Drag just said, on the Kree homeworld, asking someone to smile is akin to stabbing their mother. You're culturally egocentric.
Well, we've already established that Captain Marvel doesn't give a shit about her parents.
Oh, so that's true. That's true.
Yo, what a villain, bro.
Wait. What?
Everyone calm down. It's okay. It's okay. People are stupid.
A sword. He was about to inflict violence against him.
The dude was about to attack him with a sword.
Why does this have to be explained?
He was about to go full Allah Akbar on him, and you fucking like, yep, no, that's nothing.
No, that's the same as Captain Marvel. Same thing. And besides, Indiana Jones isn't exactly 100% a hero. Like, he does a lot of morally... He literally steals artifacts from other countries to place in museums. Yeah. Like help me.
How sexist is this guy that he thinks a man trying to stab another man with a sword is equal to a man asking a woman to smile?
It just shows where their fucking head is at.
He's just spinning the sword. He's like, "Can you smile for me?" And he's just like, "No." Bang.
Like, I can smile for you. What's the sword about? He's like, "Oh, no, it's just."
You're just trying to show him a cool sword trick.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Well, you could be a sword dancer thing, you know.
These people are real.
It's like, imagine,
man, you can't do that.
Imagine thinking that asking someone to smile is literally on the same level as pulling out a fucking sword.
I mean, we had no idea what that man's intentions was. He might have wanted to hug him with that sword.
Like, hey, look at this really cool sword trick I learned. Ooh.
Brown Table, your video sucks. Like,
this is a fucking terrible video. You should be ashamed, quite frankly.
Fucking terrible.
Avengers.
This is
hell is terrible. This? Captain Marvel, inspiring to lots of young girls. War on Twitter. I mean,
what?
Mohammed Ramadan said Brown Table is a homosexual vision of Appa Bed.
Yeah. Oh, how do you describe him? Oh, he's like Appa Bed, only gay.
I feel bad that Wolf isn't able to express his rage in call, but he said, "This is the first time I've seen a video from this guy, and wow, he's absolutely retarded. Not a single functioning brain cells, his empty head." Yeah, a little bit. I assume he just hasn't thought about this shit at all. He's like towing a line here.
Well, he hasn't thought about anything in his entire life. Wandering through life reacting.
Just give him credit. He thought of like how to arrange Batman and Spider-Man on his shelf behind him.
That's true.
He put a thought into that, so you know.
This guy's a massive. That's true.
You know, that's perfect. He's got two heroes behind him who have like these very strong moral lines, and he's talking about how it's okay for Carol to just be an asshole. That asking to smile represents every man who's ever raped a woman.
I mean, like honestly, like
we are arguing.
Okay.
About a fictional film in which a woman...
No, it's a real film.
Oh, I hate this argument so much. I hate this argument so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I know. Yeah. But still, yeah. Yes, it is fiction. Duh, we all know that. But we're applying.
Stop arguing about it. It doesn't matter. Me.
Well, don't do that.
Oh, I hate this shit.
Like, go on, let him do it. Let him do it.
Can shoot lasers from her hands. What's the next argument going to be? Why is MJ still black?
Brains hitting. Brains exploding. Help.
I got. So we Captain Marvel's fiction. Also, MJ's black.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Why did you make this video? What is?
Don't you think Spider-Man loved black MJ in MCU? It is atrocious, seriously. This is a person whose commentary we should definitely value.
What the f- I didn't even read that.
Captain Marvel's not a real film. This isn't a real tweet. Don't worry about it. Why are you talking about it?
I mean, it's all we're arguing about is fiction here, guys.
Yeah, it's just fiction. It's just pixels on a screen, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Women aren't real.
Like, I guess we have to do it. We have to explain it. So, when a character commits to an action in fiction, we then judge it as if it was to take place in real life as to whether or not it was morally reprehensible or not. People online are saying it was absolutely justified. Other people are saying it's not. We get to discuss morals and ethics. And this fucking idiot is like, it's not a real thing that happened.
Well, yeah, but it is morally justified.
Well,
he morally justifies it and then says, "Oh, but it's fiction." So you know, why are you arguing about it?
Stop talking about Captain Marvel. Spider-Man is coming out.
If we go through Roundtable's channel, his videos. This last one was going back Iron Man 3, Endgame, Shazam, Those aren't real.
Why is he talking about them? They're not even real.
Why is he talking about Iron Man 3?
Yeah, why would anyone talk about
Not
that?
even real.
Spider-Man's coming out.
Not even real.
Well, that's a new meme. I'm fucking...
Iron Man's dead. Why do we care now?
why are we talking about anything? Spider-Man's coming out.
Why are we doing here?
It's funny too because his most viewed video in this year is him as a video where he's criticizing Captain Marvel.
Wow, he's got survivor's guilt there.
Yeah, it's like it's all hypocrite.
He got linked on some feminist subreddit, and then he was like, "I was wrong. I was wrong. She was great.
I'm a male feminist ally.
This is him.
But I was
self-flagellating."
Oh, it's only 3.5 minutes, and he's wanted to make me kill myself.
He's upside down, reading his book upside down. Haha.
Hey, baby.
People are dumb.
Was it Carol reading the map upside down? Or was she not?
No, because these people are, I guess, I don't know.
She might have been. I can't remember.
I'm not saying he's a stickler for details.
No, because we read it. It said she was reading it right side up.
Oh yeah, we did read it, didn't we? Yeah, we did read it.
Yeah, she knows English.
All right, so he's less funny than Captain Marvel.
I was about to say that wouldn't even make sense because she can read. So, like, why would she have it upside down or whatever?
Baby, need a ride? Oh hi. Can I use your motorcycle? Oh sure, but only if I can give you a ride.
Did say no and find someone else.
Sure.
I'm sorry, what is happening right now? Like this was his assumption of what we wanted to see.
Can we not?
I can already envision in my head how I'm gonna edit this.
I thought we got past shitty sketches.
You know? Like I can already see it. I just churning inside of my
Look at
brain.
chat, amazing clapping. Like yes, this is what we wanted.
This is exactly what I got.
I know it's the current year, but I thought we were past shitty, cringy.
Yeah, this is reminding me of Channel Awesome skits. Oscar worthy.
Why do you have a blanket on your wall?
Hey man,
it's a curtain, but
he's gay up a bed. He has to have stuff like that.
He's gonna be gay in his decorating.
Sure, no problem. Awesome. I'm so happy to be sexually harassed in public and
wait.
Oh.
He licked his lips. He sexually harassed her.
Exploit myself to get what I want.
All right, so
thank you guys so much for watching.
Did you think that was funny? I don't know.
You have a minute and
we're
a half
not putting up 2 minutes of an outro.
Well, let's see what he says. This will be interesting.
This is very fun to do. Actually, it was very freeing. I think it's something cool to not really have a script and just. So
yeah, see, this is what happens when you don't have a script.
Yeah,
you make a fucking fool of yourself.
It really pays off to scroll through a bunch of tweets, mischaracterize everything, and act like a fucking retard. But you know.
Yeah, if you need a script. Use a script. Roundtable clearly really needs a script.
Desperately.
Like, Roundtable.
Even if you want to get an article that's irrelevant and just monologue over it, it'll still be better than what you just did, mate.
You heard him. It was freeing. It was freeing for him to finally show the
world
world what an idiot he really is.
It feels great to be a moral busybody who just fucking shits down on everyone else because they may or may not like to see it. But you know, Spider-Man's out next week, guys.
Stop fucking talking about Spider-Man. Spider-Man's coming out.
Why are we talking about Spider-Man, guys?
This is his newest video. I'm curious if he took like a hit for this because this is so fucking awful.
I'll check. Yeah, let me take a look.
No, he did. Well, it doesn't look like he did. The video's certainly poorly rated, but looks like he's fine. I'm surprised. If I saw this in one of my like favorite fucking film reviewers, I'd be like, "You insane! Like this, you need to."
What are you on? What are you smoking?
If you like this format, tell me if you like the format.
Tell me
in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. Share the video if you can, please. That'd be fantastic. I have a Discord.
Why the fuck would anyone share this?
There were comments involved.
Server 2. I'm trying to organize a second game night because we had one already. Not many people joined. Let me know if you want to have.
Oh my god!
Guys, look, he's tired of playing Francis on his own in Left 4 Dead, alright?
It's like Dusty begging for sandwiches. He's like, why won't anyone come to my birthday party?
I invited everyone.
I gave invitations to the whole class. I can't believe literally everybody has a bar mitzvah to go to.
I invited all you sexists to my party. Why the fuck did you show up?
Oh.
He had like Captain Marvel running on repeat at the party. Like, come on, guys. Oh, feels bad, man.
Because we had one already. Not many people joined. Let me know if you want to have a game night. It's going to be on Minecraft. I don't have Fortnite.
God.
I also have a Reddit. Please send me memes. It's great. I love the people on the Reddit.
Sorry, you see an old man.
I love the people on the Reddit. Yeah, that's oof.
I was surfing the web and then I encountered the Reddit.
Discord. These people know more about the internet than me. I'm 20 and I don't know anything about the internet anymore.
You never learned the internet then.
I don't think you ever did.
If you're 20 and you don't know the internet now, you don't know it.
Christ.
I don't know.
I mean, you grew up with it.
Should be fun. I don't know if you guys care, but I'm gonna push it down your throat so goddamn.
That's sexual harassment!
Whoa, that's sexual harassment!
Somebody hit this man. Somebody electrocute this man.
My fucking throat. You gay apple, you're not doing that.
That is no bueno.
Just what a gay apple would say.
Gay apple.
Someone commented on the video, says brown table confirmed kills gay men who hit on him.
He's Jeffrey Dahmer now, fucking hell.
Damn hard, I'll make you care, baby. Thank you so much, patrons. I have bought something very special for Biome Season 2, thanks to you. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Last time I shouted out Jonathan Baldy. This time I'll shout out Anita Sleep, because I know she's been with me for a very long time.
I need to sleep after watching this video. Oh, shit!
I went to recent comments on his video, and it's from Trombeck Walsiek. It says, "Stop talking about Captain Marvel. Spider-Man is coming." Oh man, these people exist. Like, this is the thing. I always have trouble believing it. Please comment on the fact that no one came to his birthday party.
Oh my god, Spider-Man and Batman came to my birthday party.
Talking about birthday parties, dude. Spider-Man's coming out.
Sitting alone at a table, and he's got his Spider-Man toy and his Batman toy.
In fairness, those guys aren't really heroes.
Batman, I have a whole cake. Now I'm sad. Fuck.
They're not very heroic compared to Captain Marvel, in fairness.
Thanks for this video, man. I was holding myself with all I could to not start the third war in my Twitter with all those jerks. That vid just calmed me down and saved a lot of my time. Good to know that there's still sensate folks out there. Awesome video. Love your work.
Is that a word?
Yeah, to like when you sensate something.
I need to see. There's no way. I've never heard fucking that word before.
I haven't heard it. Perceiving by the senses.
There's people. Like, so chat, he says, good to know there are still sensate folks out there. I don't...
Sensate?
It's very sensate.
Does he need to say sensible?
Perceiving or perceived by the senses. So it's sensate. Like, if something is sensate, it's an adjective. It means that you can perceive it with the senses.
So he's good to know...
It's good to know that he can perceive with his senses.
The video could be perceived by this commenter.
Every time you keep saying Sense8, I keep thinking you're saying Sense8, that really shit Netflix show.
Oh.
No. Good to know that there's still sensate folks out there. You know, people that I can see and hear. As opposed to the people that I cannot see nor hear.
Fucking whatever. When they find the remains of the fucking first or second Death Star or whatever, he's gonna be like, it's okay, I worked on there. Like, how did you
well, yeah, Finn's gonna turn into that guy at work who fucking, you know, he did everything that you ever did, but only better. He's like, oh, cheers, man, that's great.
Finn was scrubbing the floor of the Death Star when he saw Palpatine slash into the ground.
He saved him. He was the one who rescued him.
That one time you scrubbed the floors and Darth Vader and Palpatine were just walking by and like they just revealed like the plot to undo everything they've ever done, and he like heard all of it, and he was like, "Oh my god, yes!"
It's like an epic reveal. They need to know the plan. They like. He's like, "I know someone who knows the plan. Me."
Okay,
I saw the movie opening night and I was more than impressed. It's got great action, good fun, laughs, a cool story, and most importantly, one of the best villains of all.
I'm glad that my avatar isn't an animal shitting.
Hey man, it's no bullshit, okay?
You should check out our Avengers Infinity War movie review live stream, in which me and the fellas went over the movie extensively.
37 minutes? That's weak.
We spent more time talking about the fucking guy whether he's gay or not.
I have to say though, no bullshit's doing better than the previous guy by far. We got 45 seconds in, we don't really have a problem yet. So good job, man.
We haven't even pointed out the sexist yet.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't dropped a bomb yet, has he? So
he's doing great.
Oh, I don't know. His icon is dropping the.
Roles reversed. Oh, another black person. Oh, another broken black boy. You know.
If they said that.
Yeah. They'd just be outraged. But yeah, I don't want to.
Look, it's another broken little Negro.
Well, yeah, and then you just have to escalate. Well done. I'm hoping.
Take him to the colored hospital.
Why are you talking about Black Panther, dude? Spider-Man's out in like fucking weeks. I think that one's dressed as Black Panther, not Shuri.
Yeah,
actually, a lot of them are. Wait, which one of these are dressed as Shuri? Just the center one? That's it?
Yeah, all the rest are wearing the armor, like one way or another.
All right, well,
maybe the girl in the background. She's wearing a ceremonial thing. Is that what?
That looks like what Forrest Whitaker wears, but I don't know why you'd want to cosplay Forrest Whitaker.
Because they want to save the dream.
Forrest Whitaker out of this.
Someone to look up to. Look at all these girls on the show dressing up like Shuri.
So in chat said it's Buff Shuri.
Oh no!
I use science to amplify my muscles. How do you like me now, brother? And now I'm the king of Wakanda.
Step aside, brother.
And in case you think I'm crazy here, let's go over all the girl power stuff in Marvel lately, in the movies.
All right.
Starting
so
with
this
Black
isn't
Panther
Infinity War
earlier
anymore.
this year, which had a suspicious amount of female characters.
A suspicious amount of female characters.
I love it. I love it. Like what? His mum, his sister. God,
That's
how
funny.
dare you have a big family? Fuck, come on, man.
Also, I can't help but point out those little ring thingies. Most retarded weapons I've ever seen.
In Venus rags, they light up, so they like have electrical shit. I don't fucking know.
Well, not just that. Speaking of retarded, I'm really surprised that he's not like busted out the fucking MS Paint circles around everything. Going, look at all these women. This is by design.
Yeah, we're looking at the bodyguard, which is, you know, the King's Guard for some reason in Black Panther are all women. That's something that you could make a point about. You'd be like, that's surprising considering they don't get any benefits, they just have the tools. If they all had the flower power, I could maybe see that making sense. But then you got his mum. It's like, why is that shocking?
It's just no, Mahler. It's kind of suspicious that his mom is a woman.
Then you got
after all heroes have to have their parents be dead. It's a rule.
Right.
Both of my fathers died before I got to know them.
Like that scene where Spider-Man references the movie Aliens, which of course is a female-led 80s.
Oh my
what
god.
the fuck, dude?
That never entered my mind.
Oh my god. I was right.
Honestly, I thought after he concluded his last point, we'd probably be done with like Patreon and other self-sucking things, but no, he did it. He made it worse.
I still got 3 more minutes to make this video worse.
It's a female-led movie.
He also references Footloose. I mean,
that's true.
What, man?
Yeah, but Kevin Bacon's a female-led person.
He's very
bacon?
In certain films.
Where do you do your bacon? In the kitchen where females are supposed to be? It all makes sense.
Well, the film's amazing. That's why it's iconic. And like Spider-Man brings it up, references it because it's an old film for somebody who's 14 in 2016 or 18 or whatever, you know?
Yeah, well, it's a reference to Civil War where he brought up Star Wars before. He's like, he references pop culture movies. You're like, okay.
Oh, that has a female in it too!
What other possible movie could Spider-Man reference to alert him that he wants him to blow a hole into the ship to suck him out into space?
I mean, there's
that fucking too. Yeah. He didn't just literally just go. Oh, hey.
I'll tell you what he could have referenced. Fucking Alien. They do it in that. Oh shit, female led.
Yeah, but the point is, they chose the most well-known film for that joke.
Exactly.
Obviously, everyone's like, oh yeah, everyone's seen that.
They're not flaunting their movie knowledge. They're not fucking pushing the SJW agenda.
This is seeing the world through a lens thing, where
yeah.
Well, he's got to placate his audience too.
That's true. They want to hear this stuff, even though this video wasn't well received. I think even his audience were like, "You're pushing it a bit with this one."
This Avengers movie a week ago, saying it was too male, no less. And it looks like Marvel has recognized that too, and that's why they're overcorrecting now. There's also a giant midget in the movie. That's right.
Oh my god. When you thought he was done, he
Oh my god.
You know, not only are they trying to appease women, they're also trying to appease those disabled folk.
The fucking midget community. Fuck them.
I don't care if you're underrepresented. You don't belong in film.
I mean, it's bad enough there was suspicious overrepresentation of midgets in the Wizard of Oz.
There's a suspicious amount of midgets in my film.
I love the delivery of that as well. Like, we should all understand very easily what his point is.
Yeah, I'm just watching this and my eyebrow just peeked up like over my head.
It was too male, no less. And it looks like Marvel has recognized that too, and that's why they're overcorrecting now. There's also a giant midget in the movie. That's right.
No way!
There's also the one who's a half robot, half alien hybrid, who's also trying to transition into being human. Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
Oh,
my god! Oh my god!
Vision is a representation for trans.
Oh no!
Oh no! Say it ain't so.
Guys, you can see how he like saved all the TISM arguments for the end.
He is quickly making a getaway out of this, and he's like, cheers, thanks guys, rate and subscribe, blah blah blah, bye.
How do I even write this down for Goodell? Like, how do I write this in a way that people are just like, you made that up? Dude, this is like, you covered Riley Dennis. It's basically like looking at Smash Brothers characters and being like, this person is clearly this. Like, no bullshit's unironically done it on the other end of the spectrum. He's like, Vision, clearly trans. You're like, what?
Clearly a trans propaganda.
This is something that Riley J. Dennis would also say unironically.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that because we have Vision, we have trans representation in mainstream films now. Someone make a meme where you have Riley J. Dennis and no bullshit on opposite sides of the knife. That Thanos is balanced. He's perfectly balanced. His whole thing.
Yeah.
Operates on Vision, trying to remove his Infinity Stone that's on his head. Does that sound familiar?
No.
Well, to me that sounds almost like a sex change operation. But instead of removing
it's basically the same thing.
Oh my god. Can we get that again? Can we just...
Where Shuri operates on Vision, trying to remove his Infinity Stone that's on his head. Does that sound familiar? Well, to me that sounds almost like a sex change operation.
Yeah, they're trying to push transgender operations via Shuri taking away the stone.
Thanos gives Vision a fatal sex change.
I'm sorry I removed your penis, little one, but you have to die now.
So wait, see, the Marvel movie is actually transphobic because Thanos removes his true gender, the stone, and it kills him.
Yeah, he denies it. Yeah, he denies him his true identity. Yeah, yeah.
No, it's SJW propaganda. What is the stone? An Infinity Stone. How many genders are there? Well,
Jesus Christ, this plummeted so fast.
But instead of removing his cock, Vision is getting his Infinity Stone removed. Pretty degenerate, nonetheless.
Pretty degenerate.
Degenerate. Pay attention to the plot. You know
why they're trying to save his life.
They would really wish he'd just come out and just go, no, I don't like it because there's black people in it. He is so fucking bait with how he's fucking arguing this. It's just like, yeah, they're all degenerates. It's.
Doesn't this counter your points earlier?
I mean, I don't really care. I'm more upset that Vision is trans now. So
I don't know why you care about that when Spider-Man's coming out next week, dude.
I'm getting so mad. Somebody asked in the Discord, is Spider-Man transitioning into a spider?
It's so degenerate.
Yeah, that's pretty degenerate.
Would you rather have your PP no get hard or have it cut off?
You buy Thanos and you die during surgery. It's like, oh no.
Direction here.
Tell them I
said,
died as a beautiful woman. You're offended by big midgets, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, the big midget. You're offended by women. You're offended by blacks. You're offended by young people. You're offended by
suspicious amounts of women.
Suspicious
amounts of women.
Robots wanting to become
you're
human.
offended by yellow stones representing cocks. You know.
I wrote that one down. There is a suspicious amount of women in this piece of media. Hot take Avengers Endgame. We could watch that one if you want after this. See what his hot take is.
How long is it?
It's 12:48. But we don't have to watch the whole thing, obviously. Well, we don't have to watch it at all. It's up to you guys.
Can we just skip to the last 2 minutes? In the
we'll just take a gamble.
Jay just said his Endgame take is really boring. So should we skip to the last 2 minutes?
Yeah,
See if he says anything crazy.
I want to get to the part where he talks about women and midgets.
Captain Marvel said
Oh no.
That's like clockwork, apparently.
Look, his microphone represents erectile dysfunction.
Of course the tape is black.
Yeah, he chose black tape because he wanted to empathize.
Just using this headline as an example, because we saw quite a bit of this over the span of the last week, even going over into Rotten Tomatoes. We can see that season 8 as a whole had a 58% total from critics.
Just say, you motherfucker, just say that it wasn't well received. That's all you've got to do. Like, you don't need to be like, as you can see, over here.
As you can see, people are fucking upset.
And a 35% total from audience members. I felt they ended it decently.
Decently, what a.
Decently. That's a very mundane take there.
Yeah. According to this Hollywood Reporter poll here, the most Game of Thrones viewers actually liked the...
You can tell the point of this video is to be like, hey man.
Yeah, it was actually good. You guys are wrong.
People liked it though, you know?
Yeah, it was great. It went so well.
When your defense,
most people liked it.
When your defense of a piece of media is, people liked it though. Like, oh god, like how bad is it?
And this is from the Hollywood Reporter.
No, okay. Anyone who said no one liked the finale is obviously being hyperbolic.
Yeah.
Right.
But the Hollywood poll said...
The scientific poll.
The survey was comprised of 2,201. There we go. So, well done, Matt. Well done.
How many people watched this again?
Different ages, genders, and ethnicities.
Were there any dwarves in there, like giant dwarves?
Yeah.
No, one dwarf is too many.
How many suspicious women were in there?
Yeah. Matt, I don't even want to fucking listen to him fucking breathe.
Half of the people who answered the survey were women. No,
suspiciously.
The phrase divisive. But how did the series ending episode actually play with most viewers? Opinions were mixed, a new study finds. Some 26% of viewers who watched the final episode replied that they liked the finale a lot, while 37% liked it some, 24% didn't really like it.
What an amazing poll. This tells you so much.
Username. There you go. You got 10,000 people, Matt, fucking on Rotten Tomatoes logging in to fucking say that it was shit.
That kind of trumps his poll immediately, doesn't it?
But these 2,000 other fuckers walking down in, Hollywood or whatever, well, they're more right than these people.
He said a new study finds. It's a new survey.
A new study.
No, it's a study.
They studied
a connotation difference.
The Game of Thrones audience. They watch their eyes.
A new study conducted by NASA has concluded. A Hollywood poll showed that the majority of people hate Mundane Matt despite him having subscribers.
And also, just a quick calculation, that 26% of viewers, that's 572 people.
The 26 plus the 37, yeah.
Right. I found the survey, and it's actually much worse than you think.
Oh, no!
Because the first question of the survey is, do you consider yourself a fan? Oh, yeah, I'll put it in the thing. It says, do you consider yourself a fan of the television show Game of Thrones? And only 22% responded yes.
What?
So 80% of this fucking people didn't even give a
Oh my
shit.
god, he's right. That's the first question they asked.
22%.
8% didn't even know. How do you not know if you're a fan of something?
I didn't know they were a fan or not. That's fantastic. I gotta get this on screen. That's amazing.
Stop. These people didn't even know if they liked the shit. Oh.
No, so when they asked the people whether they liked the finale, they weren't even asking the full 2,000 people. It was only a sample size of 314 people.
Oh my
so
god!
21 people said they liked it a lot.
Oh.
Who the fuck ran this poll? Like, what is this?
The Hollywood Reporter.
We can trust them, guys. I love how. Do you know what's dumb? I actually trusted that what he presented this thing as was 100% the way it is. Like, I was like,
well, he was a
how fucking naive am I? Like,
he wasn't misleading a bunch of like easy to find statistics. No. Oh my god.
Well, he probably just never clicked on the link. He just took the article's word for it.
Well, yeah.
That's we shouldn't assume maliciousness. We should assume incompetence.
Man. Can you just die already, channel wise?
Leave him alone.
Channel. Not
oh my.
person.
Okay, listen. This is okay.
I love that people said I don't know. 58% of people said disappointed.
Yeah.
How does this help his argument at all? This is the worst.
They definitely when it says satisfied, that we just did that. Happy, only 36% of people said they were happy with it.
Do you want to have a poll or a survey?
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's have a survey.
Literally has more people. That literally will have 10 times the fucking audience. Should we just ask it right now?
Can we see if we can get more than, what was it, 2,200 and something votes?
Yeah. And once this is finished, can somebody just screenshot it and send it to Matt and just tell him to fuck off?
A new study shows the Game of Thrones season 8 sucked.
A new study shows on the EFAP report that 990% of the audience think you're gay.
Hollywood Reporter, smaller rags, itch, and smile.
Your vote counts. Make Matt look like an idiot, please.
If you don't vote, then the big midgets win.
And the Vision trannies. Don't forget the Vision trannies.
All right, we're at 900.
I'm gonna put a tweet out in a sec.
We have 16 troll votes, but that's okay.
16 people are wrong, but it's okay.
Oh.
I feel like we're watching a submarine film and we're just watching the meteor climb down. 1,000 meters.
19 people missed the no button. That's all right. It's bound to happen. Bound to happen. 6% of the people who answered this survey, not a fan of TV.
Not a fan of TV.
Great.
11% of them, not a fan of movies.
What the?
Yeah. So, I mean, the poll was definitely open-minded in who it asked.
Yes, it was.
It's certainly diverse.
Wait, 42% of people not subscribed to HBO.
Pirates.
4% never even heard of HBO.
Yeah, so some of these people had never even read or watched this show. So,
it's like, who do you think?
How do you unironically run this test, like as if it's going to tell you anything? Yeah, with how like more and more shit's getting revealed about the way they did this test, I'm waiting for you to finally be like 5% of the people asked weren't human.
Well, yeah, it's
okay.
Are you human?
I
do not know.
I do not know it.
Did you see the super chat that just came in? Hey guys, sorry I missed the last stream. My father was waiting for an organ donation, but the donor had his hand broken and his motorcycle stolen.
What villain fucking wrecked that man? No, yeah.
The first response on Twitter for this survey is, I love democracy. Preferably people who have any idea of what Game of Thrones even is and have seen the show, but it's not necessary. That's not necessary at all. You can still vote.
Yeah, do me a favor. If you did like it, don't vote. Cheers.
Even if you haven't seen the show, fuck it. You're just as informed as the people from Jarbo Survey. So.
JarboSurveys.com.
I mean, if you have a TV, you're probably more informed than some of them.
If you're a suspiciously large amount of women, don't vote.
It's a big tell of something shady's going on.
I need a few more females. I mean, somebody in Discord did say that they're trans, so I did thank them for their contribution to enriching the poll.
Oh.
They have instantly made my argument much more stronger because somebody else has said so or agreed with me.
One trans person? Sounds suspicious.
Are there any dwarves in chat? We can only have one.
Do we have any preferably giant dwarves?
Any robots that want to be human in chat?
Any trans robots?
Who's the biggest fucking freak? Please come on board now. I don't care if you got no limbs, you got no fucking, I don't know, fucking anuses for eyelids. I don't give a shit. Come and vote.
You made a whole video to say that not everyone hates Game of Thrones Season 8.
And he wasn't even right.
He wasn't even right. That meme, unironically, will follow him to his grave. He kind of forgot. Anything that goes... I wonder if his family will use it on him every once in a while.
Oh my god. You just kind of forgot how to be a good husband.
Oh man.
Oh my god, you could put on his tombstone. He kind of forgot how to be alive.